Okay, so structure-wise, the client requires many things, many parts of the pump house that have certain things. So, for example, exhibition space. It's got to have enough exhibition space to put good amount of interactive exhibitions in, and so that they can be moved around. They're rolling exhibitions, so it's got to be easily changed. Okay, so there's two big rooms in the pump house which will allow for this. The client requires reach-out labs and teaching facilities and a meeting room, conference room. These can be obtained by putting the second floor into the pump house, so that will create more space for these rooms. And also a cafe and restaurant is required, which can be put outside on the terrace out on the waterfront, which would be quite a nice setting for a restaurant or cafe. And yeah, that's all right. Reception, offices and toilets are obviously mandatory things, which will be easily incorporated into the smaller rooms at each end of the pump house. The old equipment can be kept depending on whether the client has got enough room to keep them. They can be downscaled, but again, that's up to the client. Structural integrity. Cedar currently owns the building, and they've invested about £1 million in the last decade making improvements, repairing the building so that it is able to function. In about 2001, a company called Peterborough undertook several repairs. For example, they replaced over 27,000 bricks. They did replace the water tank, they renovated the water tank on the roof, and stuff like that. And more importantly, in 2009, Keller Geotechnic did some pretty important underpinning, so as movement had occurred. So yeah, that was quite essential. On the commercial side, marketing-wise, there's several opportunities that can be made here. Obviously, in the local area, you've got Dickens Well, the shopping centre, and the Odeon. This can be exploited in the fact where you can create a family day out. You can make a partnership with Dickens Well, for example, so that you can offer a discount or promotions, so that you can make a day out. Going to Chatham.God can be a day out rather than just going to see one attraction or the other. So that's a good way of marketing. High-level public exposure through advertising, and a good way of advertising would be through social media, because the audience really this is aimed at is younger people, so they will be the ones using social media, and the advertising will be better across where they can see it. Competition-wise, there's not an awful lot of competition at the moment in the southeast area. There is really only the London Science Museum and the Observatory Science Centre in East Sussex, but the Observatory Centre in East Sussex it's 47 miles away from Chatham, so it's not too far away. But it is the only interactive science centre in the southeast at the moment. But it mainly focuses on sciences like Earth and space and more natural sciences. So that is an opportunity for the Science Centre in Medway to exploit different sciences and to focus on different areas. The Science Centre and Science Museum in London is quite close to Chatham. It's only 37 miles away, but it is the centre of London, so it's not that easily accessible from other people outside of London. It is more accessible for people in London. But again, it's a really good science centre that is interactive, but it is also free. So this will probably be the main competitor for Medway Science Centre. But again, Medway Science Centre is it is in the southeast. It's quite a central point, so it's easily accessible for people in Kent.